off myself. This is the second time I'm gonna have to read this. I had this epiphany while playing through Dark Souls 3's DLC and did some digging online after the fact and came across a few Reddit posts and articles about it, so it's not a totally original idea, but this is the theory and my reasons for it. The new painting in Dark Souls 3 DLC is actually Elden Ring world and an extension of ariames itself. Why? These are the reasons why. First off and foremost, the painting in the attic of the chapel looks almost like you started the background and outlined the old tree of Elden Ring, and as someone who's painted a little knows that when you start painting, you start from the back. Second off, the rot stuff outside the chapel parallels the rot in Elden Ring almost to a T, except the bumpy stuff being conical where they are plate-like, and both are on a red mushy base. It's whatever, it's bumpy stuff that looks like pestilence. Third off, Wilhelm Black Flame Onyx Blade. Now, as writing this, Wilhelm's Black Flame is the first in the series that I can recall, but I have a bad memory, so don't hold that to me. But it's in the painter's purview because Wilhelm's stands outside of the chapel, so the painter would have seen it. Fourth, all the enemies in the little village look like board people, and board's enemies show up a crap ton in Elden Ring, so yeah. With all of that, man, this sucks. I can't read. Here's my little timeline of what happened after you kill Sister Frida and the father. You give her what she needs to paint the world, and she paints it, and you don't rekindle the flame, letting the world go to ash and shadows. We know this. We know the world goes this way because of the Ringed City DLC fight with Slave Knight Gale being in the far future and the world being ash. So this must be the canon ending to the world, and while we're on Slave Knight Gale, he's obviously brought you into the painting so you could help the girl paint the new world because he was sick of the cyclical loops of fighting he was in, because Slave Knights never got to resign, forced to fight forever every time the fire got rekindled. But back to the painter, when she goes in, all she has is the old tree and maybe the plateau at most, because there's only so much you can fit onto the painting. The next thing she does is start painting more and more of the landscapes around Elden Ring's world. And this is why the world is in chunks and peninsulas, because she did it in parts. And I say she painted all of it while in Elden Ring because of the paintings in the world in Elden Ring depicting places within Elden Ring and not fanciful places like they do in Dark Souls world. Take a shot every time I said Elden Ring. So yeah, that's my little mini theory of how the games are connected, so feel free to comment on how I'm wrong on something or build up the theory more and more. So, also, I'm still wondering if there was a character in Elden Ring that could be the painter themselves, because my mind is at a blank right now, I don't know. So please like and subscribe. Also, one last thing, I might do more theories if this gets enough views and likes, but right now, we're mainly BSing on Maine, making bread with Capri Sun and other stuff. Also, we do have a podcast that's the same name as the YouTube channel you're watching this on, and it's on Spotify and everything else. We haven't uploaded in a minute, but expect more to come. Bye.